start integration P1 today, and integration P2. So we'll start with those two integrations. Now in P1 integration, which we'll start here. Now in integration we have a rule. If we have x power n dx, so the integration is x power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. Now this is important. The c is important. This is 1 mark. Remember, if you will not write it down, you will lose it. So when I say integration 5x squared plus 10x minus 7 over, without over, let's say that's dx is equal to integration of 5x squared is 5x power 3 over 3, because there is a plus 1 and over plus 1, plus, when I say that's x power 1, so that's 10x squared over 2. When I say negative 7, that's x power 0, so it becomes minus 7 x power 1 over 1 plus c, means overall solution 5 over 3 x power 3 plus 5 x squared minus 7x plus c. When it comes to another, let's take an advanced integration. For example, if I have 5x squared minus 6x plus 10 over a square root of x dx, this means it is an integration of 5x squared minus 6x plus 10 divided by x power half dx, means integration 5x squared over x power half minus 6x over x power half plus 10 over x power half dx, which means in division we subtract powers. Integration 5x power 2 minus half, that's a 1.5, minus 6x power half plus 10x power negative half dx. Now when I do integration for this will be integration of 5x power, that's 5x power 2.5 over 2.5 minus 6 power x power 1.5 over 1.5 plus 10 x power negative half plus 1, that's a half over half plus c. Then we can simplify the numbers. We can simplify the numbers. If you calculate this using your calculator, you can simplify the numbers. Okay, now when it comes to that's the first part of integration, which is the last chapter in P1. I forgot to do it or something. Okay. Now when it comes to the integration, when I do if find, for example, fx if dy over dx is 6x squared minus 2x plus 10 at the point, let's say 3 and negative 1. So we need to find fx, which is the original function, so we need to do integration for this one. So integration of this one dx at this point. So when I do integration for dy over dx, means we are finding y, integration 6x cubed over 3 minus 2x squared over 2 plus 10x plus c. To simplify it, we may simplify this and we may write down y equals 2x cubed minus x squared plus 10x plus c. Now up to now we didn't find fx, which is the function, which is your y. We will use the point 3 and negative 1 to find the c. So that's a negative 1 equals 2 times 27, because 3 cubed is 27, minus 9, because 3 squared is 9, plus 30 plus c. Now that's a negative 1 equals 54 minus 9 plus 30 plus c. And when we calculate this, it's a negative 1. 54 minus 9, that's 45 plus 30 plus c. Now when it comes to this, that's a 75. Take it to the other side, negative 1 negative 75 equals c, means c equals negative 76. So the whole equation is y equals 2x cubed minus x squared plus 10x minus 76. This is the equation. Now this is a past paper question, how to do the integration of this one, which is equal to integration for x squared divided by 2 square root of x, which is x power half, plus 1 over 2 square root of x dx. As we know in fractions, a plus b over c is equal to a over c plus b over c. We separated the fraction, means integration for divided by 2, that's a 2, that's a 1. So, and this is x power half. 2 minus half, that's a 1.5. So that's a 2 x power 1.5 plus 1 over 2 x power negative half dx. I think manipulating powers, because chapter 1 talks about powers a lot, so I believe that students should know how to deal with powers. Now integration. When I do integration for this one, it's a 2x power 1.5 plus 1, that's a 2.5 divided by 2.5 plus half x power negative half plus 1, that's a half divided by half plus c. Now simplifying, we can do by 5 over 2, that's a 4, that's a 4 over 5 x point 5, and half and half is cancelled, x over half plus c. This is the integration. Now this question, sorry, I was copying and pasting from the resource. Now this question, the curve C with this equation, y equals fx, where x is greater than 0, passes through the point 4 and 1. So this is your x and this is your y. Now given that the differentiation is equal to this, find the equation of the normal to C. At that point P, yani we have a curve, then we had a tangent, then we had a normal. We need to find the equation of the normal, which is y equals mx plus c, and that the gradient with the gradient of the tangent. If I say this is m1 m2, we're supposed to have m1 plus m2 as if times m2 is equal to -1. So finding the gradient of the tangent first, then finding the gradient of the normal secondly, we can find the equation of the normal. So that's the differentiation. Let's substitute at x equals 4. So f prime 4 is equal to 4 square root of 4 minus 2 minus 8 over 3 4 square times 4 square, which is equal to 4 times 2, that's an 8, minus 2 minus 8 over 3 times 16. I will simplify, in fact, simplify 8 is 2, f prime at 4 minus means equal 5 over x. This is the gradient, that is 6 times 5 equal 5 over 6. That's the gradient m1, the gradient of the, so the gradient of the normal gradient is 35 over 6 times m2 equals -1, means m2 equals -1 divided by 5 over 6, that's a -635. The line y equals over 35 as c. Now to find the c, to substitute with the point. So instead of x we will replace 4, instead of y we will replace 1. 1 equals -6 over 25 times x, which is plus c, implies that 1 equals 4 over 25, that to the is c 4 over 25 was 25. So the is equals of the normal, y equals -6 over 25x plus 1 over 25. Again, they need it in this form where a, b, c are integers. What do we have? Fractions. So let's multiply the whole equation by 25. So we got 25y plus that x minus 1 0. That's the equation. Find fx. As they gave us the differentiation, which is f prime x equals to this, so we will do integration for this function. Let me erase all of this, then so I can do integration. We'll do integration for this. Now doing integration for 4 square root of x minus 2 minus 8 over x or x, even need this one, put f. So that's a 4x plus 1, that's a 1.5 divided by 1 minus 2x, 1 minus 8 over 3, x, that's a -1 over 3, the 1. And simplifying needs space. That I equal divided by 3 8 over 3 x 3 over minus x this becomes a plus 8 over 3x. Now point is 1, substitute 1 equals 8 over 3, 4 power 2, 2 times 4 plus 8 times 4. Let's see. So we'll go now to simplify. The 2 over 3 equal over 3 times root of 4, 2 cubed is plus over plus aggregators. That's 1 equals 60 over 3 plus over 3 plus c. So 1 equals 4, 2, that's 66. So c minus 8 plus that's 122 minus 8 c equals 2 minus 8, that's a 14. So c equals negative 13. This is the answer of this function. All you need to do is just replace with now this is all about integration P1.